Hi, this is Carolyn with newme.com, the professional coach directory. Today I'm interviewing Michelamonè Henderson in McDonough, Georgia. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me, Carolyn. I really appreciate this.
Oh, it's my pleasure. So can you start by describing your ideal client?
So I tend to work with individuals and couples anywhere from the age of 35 to 55, where I help them to deal with communication issues. I help them to deal with forgiveness as well as rejection within the relationships or either within themselves. The people that I deal with the individuals, want to make sure that they don't enter another relationship with the same baggage, so that they can ultimately create a relationship that they really deserve and desire.
That's fantastic. And do you have a certain process that you like to use to help your clients with their goals?
I do, actually. I really want to first make sure that we delve into clarity. It's very important that a client understands where they are without all of the smoke-filled glasses as we tend to put on when we are going through things, and it appears that everything is fine until we actually run into that wall. So after we deal with the clarity, I deal with, some things, and I don't go far back, although I am a candidate for a marriage and family therapist program. I don't go far in as therapists do, but I do go in deep enough that we can find out what are these triggers and what's caused them, so that they can know how to deal with them. Then we tap into the emotions and learn how to master those emotions so that they can be able to definitely learn how to communicate better so that the emotions are not taking over the logic, and being able to help them to make better decisions and better choices, as well as to be confident in the decisions and the choices that they are currently making. And then we kind of work into what their goals are, how now that we've gotten all the baggage out of the way, now let's move forward. How do we get forward? What do you want out of this? What are your challenges that you've had in the past in exceeding the goals that you wanted? So I tend to, take them through that entire process. Really simple process when you speak of it, but when you're going through it with a client, it can look a little bit differently for each client.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Thank you.
What kind of feedback do you receive from clients after you work together for a while?
So, I've gotten clients tell me that they have gotten a lot of clarity. I have a client that she was angry with her mother for the majority of her adult life. And within the year of me actually working with her, she hadn't spoken with her mother in probably like 7 or 8 years. And she ended up now having a better relationship with her mother where they almost speak like daily. I have a couple that I dealt with premarital coaching. They said that it was the best money that they spent out of everything that they spent in preparing for their wedding. And they were really excited about the processes that I taught them and how to make sure that they're curbing non-communicative situations, making sure that they tap into what to do before the argument so that when it ensues, the emotions are not taking over. Instead, the logic has taken over because they've already prepared for it. I also had another client tell me that I helped her save her marriage, and that it wasn't that her husband changed, but it was because she changed.
That's wonderful feedback.
Thank you.
And finally, can you tell us a little about your background? How did you get into coaching?
Well, I've been a minister since 1998, and so I've been in ministry, mentoring, coaching, and training and developing adults. I have a master's degree in adult education and training and development. I also am a certified life professional and relationship coach. I am also a matchmaker, a certified matchmaker, so I kind of learned the tools and how to make sure that my clients are in the best relationships starting out, ones that's going to kind of be prepared, if you will, because of how they are compatible. And I use an assessment to do that. But going back to your question, so I've been, for the last 25 years, I've been mentoring and coaching. I really enjoy coaching because I wish that someone had been able to coach me through the relationships that I was in and out of. And I got in because I knew that the things that I had gone through, the multiple failures in relationships that I had gone through, just could not. I just didn't believe that God was letting me go through these things for nothing. So I realized that it was because He wanted me to be able to help other people overcome the challenges that they are going through in their relationship so that they ultimately can create a healthy, loving, long-lasting relationship.
Well, that's fantastic. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. It's been a pleasure meeting you.
Yes, you as well. Thank you.